guys, welcome back to Debbie's Dolls. I'm here in nice sunlight, so I've actually got decent light for Evan, although I'm sat between him and the window. I need to find a different way to film this. But anyway, not of importance. We're here to do Disney Monday on Tuesday. Can't really be helped. I was too busy yesterday to get up a video. But he was already in the Disney outfit, so I thought, well, we'll just do it a day late. It happens, you know, it happens. I will show you what he's wearing in just a second, but I just wanted to fill you in. As a follow-up to yesterday's video, not yesterday's, the day before video, where I was talking about how the toilet was broken and we were going to get a new one in. It did happen. We do now have a new toilet, a nice working toilet. If you don't know the story, go back to my previous video and you'll hear all about that. I wouldn't recommend that you eat while you listen to it. You definitely don't want to be eating while you listen to this story, so if you're currently having any food, just stop this video and come back to it later, is my recommendation. Anyway, onward. He did arrive, the plumber did arrive about an hour late, which was a bit annoying because he was coming early. We knew he was coming early and the water was going to need to be turned off. So I made sure I got up in plenty of time to have a shower, wash my hair, everything that needed to be done, knowing the water would be turned off. And then he was an hour late and I thought I could have stayed in bed an hour longer, which was annoying. And obviously I had to get Mum ready. She needed to get washed and everything first before I arrived. And we were sitting thinking he'd better turn up. And then you start to think, did he say next Monday? But he did finally arrive, apologise for being late. He's young, I think he's about 12, this chap. Anyway, he brought in this new toilet and popped it down in the hallway, and I was just like, oh, how wonderful, new toilet, yes, finally, I don't have to go through the issue. And it was happening more than twice a week. Basically, if there's anything solid going to go down that toilet, I would need to unblock it. It was at that sort of a situation. So I was just so excited to be getting this new toilet in, and he started hammering away and doing what plumbers do, and the heating had to be off because obviously there needs to be water running through the pipes for the heating to be heated up. So we had no heating as well, so we were sitting here shivering, and I had to go shopping, so that was going to be fun. Had dinner, and he came downstairs and popped his head through the living room door and said, would you like to see what the problem was with the toilet? And I thought, yeah, I kind of would actually. I'd like to see what it is. So he took me out to the back garden where he'd popped the old toilet down. And he said, have a look round the back of the toilet. Oh my word, how naive I was. I looked round the back of the toilet and into the U-bend, the part that goes into the wall. If any plumber ever asks you if you would like to look in the back of a toilet, an old used toilet, do not take him up on the offer. I am telling you now, don't do it, because I was really put off the dinner that at the time I was cooking. You really don't do it, just don't. I'm not going to describe it to you because you're all wise enough to know what I saw. And he's just saying, look at the size of the hole there, can you see it, the part that goes up into the U-bend? I had to tell myself to ignore everything and just look at the size of the hole, and he was right, that was a small space. And he said that is about 2 inches and it should be 4 inches, so that explained a lot because there's not much going to go through a 2-inch space. And I came into the house and I must have looked as white as a sheet because Mum was like, what's the matter? And I said, don't look at the toilet. Don't go and look at that thing. Please don't look at that thing. So off I went shopping after managing somehow to eat my dinner. And while I was in Asda, I made use of their facilities, although I will never see a toilet in quite the same way. I promise you I won't. So I made use of their toilet, and when I got back the van had gone and he had finished, so it wasn't too bad after all. The time it took, I mean, I think he had a dinner break because he stuck his head round the door and he did say to me, I need to go get some parts, it'll be 10 minutes, and it was about 25 minutes later he came back, so I think he'd gone off for some dinner, to be honest. but the toilet was also a different size to the old toilet, and he said to me that some of the lino on the flooring I'm going to have to cut away, so there'll be a small gap. So he pointed this out where the gap was in the lino where he cut it away, and I said, "Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can live with that. I'll just get a mat and put it around the front of the toilet and cover it. It's absolutely fine." And I said, "Just give me a working toilet, please. Just give me a working toilet." And we are going to get new flooring down in the bathroom later on anyway, so in the summertime, I don't care. I just want a toilet that's going to flush. So that happened, and then like all day yesterday after he'd gone, I was afraid to use this toilet because it just looks like such a big, powerful working toilet. And my mum was like, "Oh, I've christened the toilet," and I'm like, She's like, "Have you not used it yet?" "No." And I don't know what it was. I was just afraid of something going wrong with this toilet, I suppose. So finally last night before I went to bed, I did use the toilet, and it's great, and I'm thrilled to have this nice new toilet. One teeny tiny complaint about it, which can be fixed, is the toilet seat. How do I put it? The toilet seat is a little bit independent. Yes, the toilet seat's a little bit independent. I think it needs tightening a little bit, so when you sit on it, it kind of shifts. But that's livable. I can manage with that, and my friend will probably tighten that up for me anyway. So that needs doing. But I'm just relieved to have this new toilet in. So that's sorted out. Anyway, I'll bring you over here and look at this little guy, who, as I said, is in his Disney Monday outfit on Tuesday. And this outfit is Winnie the Pooh, and it says, "Tickle my tummy." It's pale blue, beautiful pale baby blue with bits of grey on Winnie the Pooh there. It's very thick. It's a lovely thick material, sort of lined, and it's got grey trousers with it. And I've put some little white socks with little blue booties on that say 50% mummy on one shoe and 50% daddy on the other. And he's wearing, well, this outfit actually came with him from his artist. It was in the box, but he wasn't wearing it. And it's Tiny Baby from George, and he's that awkward size between newborn and a smaller baby. And this was really difficult to get on him. I need to remember to take off his white onesie next time I put it on him, because it was a tight squeeze, and I hate having to tug it close to put it on him. I was just about to give up and say, "Nah, it's not worth it," and I did manage to get it on him. But I need to remember next time, take off the white onesie. And the hat, I believe, came from Jenna. I think it was Jenna that sent that. So there's my little cutie pie, looking absolutely sweet as ever. I've got his little mittens here, which I took off because he's got these adorable hands, and I want to show them off. But there's my little guy, and there's Disney Monday and the finish of the toilet saga. And I'm sorry if I made you feel queasy. But no matter how queasy you feel, you cannot feel as queasy as I felt looking in that toilet yesterday. Which has now been broken up and put into our wheelie bin. That's what he did with it, guys. He went out in the back garden with his big mallet, I guess you would call it, and smashed it to pieces and put it in our wheelie bin. Which I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about. It's very heavy, and I have to get to the end of the street for the dustbin men to pick it up. I hope they take it away. Well, I'll leave it there. I'll leave you on that note. Sorry. Bye, guys.